Hey guys, this is Adam with Bodies by Adam. Today I'm going to go over fat storage and how your body converts fat and sugar into fat, okay? And some of the things that you're doing dietary wise, as to why some diets will work for you and some won't. This will explain as far as blood sugar goes, why some people are pre-diabetic or type 2 diabetic, why they're getting that way and how to avoid that, okay? So I came up with this little schematic here. And it's a very good analogy, I think, most people nowadays can get on how body takes sugar and fat and why eating both of these things in high quantity actually leads to weight gain, and actually you train your body into storing fat instead of burning it off, as energy. So what we have over here is representing the pancreas, the organ that produces insulin, okay? Think of that as Uber Central. Everybody knows what an Uber is, right? This box represents your Uber driver. That's insulin. It's the transport hormone or the transport mechanism, right? Person A is going to represent fat. Person B is going to represent sugar. Now, the difference between the two is person B is going to have a cell phone. They can communicate, right? Person A, the fat cell or fat, is not going to be able to communicate with the pancreas or insulin, okay? We have the bloodstream right here. We're gonna call this the bloodstream bar, right? Then we have a fat cell bar over here, right? So basically, this is fat storage in a nutshell. So let's say a friend of mine and I are out, we wanna go to a bar, okay? I'm fat, he's sugar. We're inside the bar, we're having a few drinks. We don't want to drive, so we need to call an Uber because our other friends are over here. They've called him on his cell phones and basically told us that, hey, come check this out. It's great. We're having a great time or whatever. So we call the Uber up. Now that signal is going to go to Uber Central first, the pancreas. It's then going to send out a signal to the Uber driver, giving all the details, right? That insulin is going to come and it's going to rapidly pick up both people and transport us to the fat cell, okay? So anytime you have a donut, ice cream, it could be as simple as having a hamburger for some people. The fat in the burger and the white bread actually converts to sugar once it gets past your throat, okay? The process in which your body actually breaks it down still converts it, okay? So this process right here, the longer you eat like that, high fat, high sugar foods together, basically what winds up happening is you're wearing your pancreas out because you have it constantly having to shoot out and make insulin because of all the sugar in your diet. Okay, after a while, the pancreas is just like any other part on a car. You've only got so many squirts of insulin and before it starts wearing out, okay? And once it starts wearing out, that's when it starts getting more efficient. That's when you start getting insulin resistance going on, okay? Which will lead to possibly type 2 diabetes and then full-blown diabetes where you're having to replace that pancreas with an insulin shot, okay? So in order to avoid that, this is where all of you that have done the keto diet or heard about a keto diet, I put a lot of my clients on that to get started with if they've had bad eating habits, they're clinically obese, and their ultimate goal is to get healthy and lose weight. I typically will put them on my clean keto diet initially so that we eliminate this process, and we literally have to retrain the body to use fat for fuel as opposed to storing it, because what you've done at that point is you've actually trained it to take fat and sugar and store it really, really efficiently, okay? So what happens is Uber driver comes, picks both these up, rapidly transports it, okay? If I take out my buddy Sugar right here, we lose the cell phone, we lose the ability to communicate, right? We can't no longer call the pancreas, he can't call insulin. We've taken out the Uber driver, which means we've taken out the ability to rapidly go to that fat cell. So when you're on a keto plan, you take out that ability, basically, I'm gonna literally have to walk to that bar if I wanna get over there. Now, you can imagine if that's 10 miles away, what kind of workout that would be and how much you'd be sweating and burning up, right? Well, your body will burn up that fat before it gets there as energy, and you won't have to worry about storing it. And this is actually how we break the cycle of storing fat and burning it up. So if you have questions about this, look me up, give me a call, or get with somebody that can actually explain this to you. But this is actually how the cycle of controlling your blood sugar and getting your metabolic rate going again for burning fat as opposed to storing it. Again, this is Adam with Bodies by Adam, and I'll see you guys later.